All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Trade recap of the day. Let's go. Why is it slow? Sweet. All right. No, you don't need to. All right. So this was the trade I took. Daily time frame. Holy, what happened? Okay. Daily time frame. We were bearish. 4 hour bearish. We had a 4 hour fair value gap that I marked in, that I marked here that had not been retraced up to yet. We were pushing bearish. On ES as well, same thing. Daily, we had a draw on liquidity here. We also had a daily fair value gap right here. We also had the 4 hour that I marked out. Now off of the 1 hour, it was about right here. So I was expecting price to push down around this area, which is exactly what it did. Price in fact pushed down lower. Off of that, something about right here. So I took from the high to the low, waiting for 0.5 to be retraced into, which is exactly what happened. It got retraced into. But now if we take from this high to that low, 0.5 got retraced into. So I was then hoping to extend lower. Off of the 5-minute, price opened and dumped. We had an inverse fair value gap rate about here. Unfortunately, I was not on the markets at that time. I was on the markets about 9:30, which was really low, around here. And price had already came into our 4 hour fair value gap, so it had mitigated the fair value gap. Now NQ, on the other hand, off of market open, decided to go and make its move. It decided to push up, pretty much. We had our push up into the 0.5, which is beautiful, and it tapped into our 4 hour fair value gap, so I was looking for displacement lower. And then it closed around there. 7 a.m. is where a good enter would have been. So what I was looking for was from this high to this low. Price had came up, from this high to this low. Price had came up, tapped into the fair value, into the 0.5 equilibrium, and distributed lower. So I was looking to enter off of the 1 minute. We got a beautiful, and also tapped into the 1 hour fair value gap, so we were protected a little bit there. And we got a beautiful inverse fair value gap close off of this right here. So my enter was off of this close here, and I was aiming for lows, overall lows. Now, I went break even on this trade for one particular reason. So I'm trading on Apex Trader Funding, and I cannot go lower than $1,000 in drawdown with my account to get my payout. And I'm only able to trade one contract, and I did not want to risk that on here. I'll show why. On Nasdaq in particular, I thought price would get close to where I am right now, to be honest with you. Let's just move that right there. All right, so let me just show. If we were in a sell position, just moving a little bit, just moving a small amount like this, already $300. So if we're going stop loss here, my stop loss would have been well over par here if price were to come up, and I did not want to risk that. Take profit, $2,000, which is crazy to me. I would have only needed to get this tiny little move right here. So for that reason, I took the trade on ES. For this reason, I took the trade on ES, which is my enter was right off of here, and I had put my stops to break even immediately. Because, sorry, for the main reason I put my stops to break even immediately is because we were within the 4-hour range. And I was hoping to maybe displace all the way to the bottom, even though we were we were mitigating the 4-hour. So overall wasn't the best trade, but I saw delivery within NASDAQ NQ, and I've seen a lot of people on Instagram stories like PB Trades was going for that trade, as well as other day traders. And now looking back on it, I should have gone for NQ, but I did not. So it's not much else I could do. But overall, it wasn't a bad trade. So in order for me to get my payout now, I need to get 5 $100 trading days. So far, 1 out of 5. That was yesterday's trading day. Today, I had a $50 winning day, which will help me not lose my account for 30-day inactivity. But overall, I'm 1 out of 5 days completed from passing my account, and my overall account is on its way up there. Hopefully, we'll see in the future. But yeah, that's the trade for today. As you can see, I'm in a new background. This is my girlfriend's place. Yeah. Peace.